Come to the zoo, it's what we do. Always walk back. Come to the zoo, it's what we do. Always walk back. Always walk back. Come to the zoo, it's what we do. Always walk back. There's plenty to tell you. Jack's animal fun facts. Jack's animal fun facts. Jack's animal fun facts.
Try those nutritious and delicious moon jellyfishes, Cara.
Her instinct said, look a bit slimy, but instinct knew what tasted good. Jellyfish. Huh. You better try it. Better with peanut butter, eh? As the days went on, she spent there in the Surrogassum for many days, filling her bellies with jellies here. But sometimes she wants to try something harder and crunchier, like that small fish, until she saw a floating jellyfish that she was in the mood for. She went and chomped on a jumbo-sized jelly, chomping on the tentacles. These stingers are poisonous, but sea turtles, spicy to her. At first, she seemed okay. Though Sargassum was nice, she was getting very, very restless. Till one day she heard a very beautiful sound and swam off. Then one day she heard it when she followed the sound. She followed the sound out beyond the coral reef. There it was, traveling music.
We're humpbacks. Oh.
Whoa. When she saw what was beyond the reef, there it was. What are you, Cara asked. We're humpbacks, a whale called out to her. The gypsies of the deep.
Our songs are our way of talking to
Talking
each
to
other
each other.
along the way.
Sounded
Sounded
fun.
fun.
Cara
I asked her which way she was heading.
We go south of Paul. Oh. That was what it was, a humpback whale. She heard it pretty far, taking her 20 miles away. Cara asked her where she was going. The whale explained, we go south of Paul.
From the Arctic all along the way.
Sorry about that. Cara asked her where she was going. The whale explained. She said,
in spring from the Arctic all Caribbean. Coming with you, I cried.
That's when Cara wanted to join up. Huh. Her pod is migrating, but the whale laughed. And off she sped. Cara tried to go after her. She swam and swam until she was all outswum. Suddenly, the ocean seemed big and strange. She saw a lot of different creatures.
Here was
little Cara
on the green
in great sea.
Sure enough.
Sure enough.
Now I was in
No,
over my
she's
head.
in over her head. Cara soon realized she was lost and alone and worried. But she knew what to do. She called her instincts for help.
Ding. It's okay, Cara. Don't go with the wind. Go with the flow. Be strong like a child. Take you on the trip of a lifetime.
And so, how could she say no? There's no one else in the world for her to trust, but except in her voice.
So on I swam.
So off she went. She left the Caribbean and drifted on the ocean currents up the North American coast, then thousands of miles across the Atlantic Ocean all by herself. She went halfway to Africa, going and going. Cruising the ocean, not more than 30 so long. That's what happened here. She made all the way to the coast of Western Africa. And there's Cara. She cruised that ocean a lot. She saw lovely coral reefs. But a moment later, she saw trouble. Trash. Pollution is a problem. But luckily, a committee was coming here to clear up the mess. It was a terrible mess. And to make matters worse, she saw a net attached to the rocks. But luckily, no one was caught. Her instincts never leave her for long. I knew she had to avoid, even though she asked them.
But my inner voice never left me for long. Swim, Cara. Swim.
It was her instincts calling as she went up for air. She saw herself turning back once more toward the Caribbean. She grabbed the next current and started paddling.
I grabbed the
next current, heading west, and started paddling. You think it's a big deal to swim across the pool? Try to swim across the ocean. Then at last, now that she's here, how beautiful it was. No neighborhood to her. There's nothing like back in the Caribbean. There's nothing cooking dinner. Spiny lobster anywhere?
Hey, don't be shy. If you want to join my party, you gotta come out of your shell.
Oh.
Ouch. Stop that.
Oh dear. The spiky antenna on the spiny lobsters give her a little prickle. Ouch. Huh.
I get the point. You'd rather not join me for lunch.
Instead of a spiny lobster, she found a slipper lobster to try and get her jaws on instead.
Slipper lobster, don't you try to give me the slip.
Huh.
I haven't spent all that time on the road without learning a trick or two.
Trick or two. She learned or three.
Or four.
Cara tried to catch it with her jaws, but it keeps slipping her until one more try, she got it.
The shell gives it a nice crunch.
Nice and crunchy. No, the gang was here. Everybody, happy families. The barracuda, swimming in his school, the squids, date, and the 5 dolphins with their darling calves. Everybody's got someone, except Cara, who's all alone. The loner. Until it was her friend, the humpback whale.
And looks like she's singing
lullabies.
What a pretty the loner.
Cara was all alone, but not for long since she reunited with her friends.
My old pal,
the musical humpback whale.
And looks like she's
singing lullabies these days.
What a pretty baby.
Looks like Cara is her friend here as a baby too. Mighty proud mama.
Kind of late in the
It's
season.
good to be here.
You should be making that long trip north already. Don't think I'll come with you this time.
Yeah, instinct telling her
this.
it's for her.
But
But why here?
Why not?
Why now?
Unless instinct. Have you brought me back to the beach where I was born
Cara asked.
so I can start a family too?
Yep,
Has never been clearer.
she knows everything, but she couldn't believe what she's asking her to do. That was the night when she arrived on the nest. I mean, the beach here, just by sundown, and came up here just as the moon came up. It was her return. It's sunset now, and now she arrived. By nightfall. Oh,
Instinct. I don't want to do this. I'd never go on land otherwise. I belong in the water.
she said, but her instincts responded.
Got to, Cara. Not for your own survival, but for the survival of your kind.
She said,
Why do I listen? Swim here,
listen
swim
here, swim there. Eat this, drag her 300-pound chef through the sand.
Bossy, bossy, bossy.
Huh.
And yet I have to say,
It's to say,
something
about this does seem right. Then her instinct said,
Hey, Cara, time to dig.
Cara used flippers to dig to make a nest.
These flippers were made for swimming, not excavating. Look at this. Now I'm crying.
Normally, sea turtles have tears to get salt out of their eyes, but they also do that to keep sand out of their eyes too.
At least the tears were the sand out of my eyes.
But there's one thing. It's funny.
Even
with the tears rolling down her face, she's not sad. She's going to be a mom. Her inner voice let it right around the world to something really important. Give birth to a whole new generation of travelers. She laid more than 100 eggs in the nest and carefully covered them up, safe and sound. Then Cara said,
bye-bye, babies. Toodaloo, my turtle doves. Don't be long.
And she went to the ocean. I guess that's where turtle doves come from, because they flap like little doves. No wonder where that song came from in the winter holidays.
Will they hatch, Instinct? Can't wait to see the darlings.
Yep. Cara was expecting this, because once the babies hatch, they'll join up with her. Then she asked her instincts.
Ocean drifter, your job here is done. Return to your. You survived.
That's what. And she said she survived. That's where the baby sea turtles will go, back in the ocean where they belong.
Promise, Instinct? I promise I'll show them the way.
Cara's instincts promise. Ink said she'll help them be guided. And when Cara promised, it was a promise they'll always keep. That's how this happened to Cara in the first place. But after all, sea turtles really need protection. Not only from other baggage who are a threat to their habitats, but also protect them from nasty nets and pollution as well. But the good news But the good news is here, people are taking what's right here. Take SeaWorld, for example. They did many turtle rescues here, and they helped them get better a lot. And so do zoos and aquariums. Sea turtles really need protection and to survive. After all, the mothers come ashore to lay their eggs in the nesting grounds. No wonder she came up here. So that's why she came up this way? Exactly. See, baby sea turtles lay their eggs in the same place where they are born. Mysterious and crazy, but true. Cara was born in the same place where her mother made her nest in there after all. And now, as we all know, there's no place like home, or should I say, home sweet watery home, for all the animals of the ocean.
Promise, Instinct? I promise I'll show them the way.
Some know in an instant where they're supposed to be. Others take a lifetime, but eventually we'll find our home sweet watery home. La la la, piece of the tide. Ooh, we all have a purpose in this ocean big and wide, too big and wide. Beyond the cycle, together or alone, we found our home. Home sweet watery home.
How did I fit in? Needed to find out that all of us are different. That's what life's about. Finding your home sweet watery home. Every piece of the time. We all have a purpose in this ocean big and wide, ocean big and wide. The cycle together, we find our home. Home sweet watery home. La, 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 la. Carry on the cycle. Together or alone, we find our home. Home sweet watery home. La, 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 la. And that is how Cara the Sea Turtle learned all about instincts and how to follow them. But that's not quite the end of our story. Some months later, to one sunny day,
By the time my babies started to hatch, I was already off on another adventure.
Cara was already off on another adventure, but she is waiting for her children.
But theirs was
just beginning.
Hey, stop that paper out of my face. Watch out, coming through.
Hello, Cara's daughter. Welcome to the ocean.
Now hurry down
the beach.
I hope my babies learn to trust their inner voice. Because with a friend like Instinct, they'll be riding the currents to amazing places. Swim far,
swim free, little travelers. That's the way of the loggerhead sea turtle. We're back here in the... Oh, pardon me. I just got this brand new shirt that Mom gave me. It has sea turtles on it. Here it is. My mama gave it to me. And ever since she knows I love sea turtles and been so caring, it brings goodwill. But it's time now to talk about what we've learned today. Yep. Now, what did we learn from Cara's story? In the story of Cara the Sea Turtle, we've learned that
Cara learned a lot about instincts and traditions. Remember, all animals have their own customs and traditions and need to be respected. Customs means their ways. And tradition, it's something what you do with your family and friends. And she followed her instructions so well, it leads to goodwill for the good of her kind and the family tree. And when it comes to instincts, she listened to them very well. So remember, following instructions is very important, which is important to learn about when it comes to taking care of oceans or animals and in all sorts of environments. It makes you very special to the world as much as everyone. See you next time, turtle doves. Bon voyage!